Wild nature works in an orderly fashion. Every animal knows who to beat and behaves accordingly. But in this video, you'll see things you wouldn't believe if it weren't for the cameras. From a horse beating a crocodile to a gazelle killing a cheetah, here are some brutal moments of fierce enemies. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you like it. Let's get started. Leopards like to sleep and rest high up in trees and are very good climbers. This leopard was sleeping high up in a tree, but something woke him up. Hunger. The scent of potential prey below woke him. He tried his luck, but to no avail. But he couldn't give up because he was hungry. This time he climbs higher so that his prey won't notice him. If he fails, the height could kill him. He takes his last chance and this time he succeeds. It seems worth risking his life for food. It's a familiar scene, and we know the winner. The cheetah is hunting a gazelle. He has to bring it down. His teeth and claws are not enough to bring it down. The help she needs comes from her cubs. The mother cheetah bites the gazelle in the belly, and the cubs in the hind legs. All she needs to feed them is to knock them to the ground. But the gazelle doesn't give up, because she has her own weapon. Her horns. The gazelle fights back. First, she kicks the cubs away from her. Then she swings her sharp horn at the cheetah. The horn penetrates the cheetah's abdomen, damaging vital organs and forcing the cheetah to retreat. It's a victory for the gazelle, but it could mean death for the cheetah family. Lions know what animals they can hunt and attack accordingly. When they are very hungry and in a difficult situation, they will try to hunt animals much larger than themselves. This pride of lions had not been able to find food for a long time, and their last resort was a giraffe. The hunt began. The lions chased the giraffe, squeezed it. It's dangerous for a reason. The force of the giraffe's kicks. If it hits a lion, it can break its bones and kill it. The lioness who hit her probably forgot that and let her move. The lioness is painfully caught in the crossfire. The hunt is over, the lions are badly wounded, and this lion will probably die in a few weeks. Hippos and crocodiles share the same habitat. In fact, they don't really clash because their eating habits are different. Hippos are herbivores, and crocodiles are carnivores. But in this video, I think the crocodile has invaded the hippo's space. Just because they're herbivores doesn't mean they're harmless. When threatened, they can turn wild and do a lot of damage. The crocodile learned the hard way, but at least he learned not to mess with hippos again. Hawks dive from great heights to catch their prey. The speed they reach during this dive can be up to 320 kilometers per hour. That is faster than a car can travel on a highway. Hawks' talons are as impressive as their speed. The sharp claws at the tip of their talons allow them to grab their prey and tear it apart. This video is an example. A wild duck basking in the hot sun dies before it even realizes what has happened. When we slow down the video, we see a hawk ripping the duck's neck with its talons in less than 1 second. The hawk then lands on the ground and enjoys its meal. Elephants are very docile animals, but when it comes to their territory, they're not docile at all. In the same way, buffaloes are calm, so calm that if the lions didn't attack them, they would stay in the area and continue their lives. I think this buffalo entered an elephant's territory and angered the elephant, or in other possibilities, harmed the elephant's calf. I don't know exactly what happened, but this elephant was really angry and didn't stop until he killed her. If the team hadn't gone on safari, no one would have believed this footage. In the previous clip, I talked about how territorial elephants are and rhinos are territorial too. Who do you think is going to win this fight? Let's see. Two big animals face off to defend their territory. The rhino desperately tries to scare the elephant with some horns, but the elephant is not deterred. The rhino makes one last attempt, but the elephant is experienced. Finally, the elephant attacks, knocking the rhino to the ground and driving its tusk into the rhino's belly. You can hear the rhino scream. The elephant wins the fight. Lions and cheetahs are cats that live in the same habitat. It's not often that they fight. But in this footage caught on camera, a cheetah is in the wrong area. The lions attack the cheetah as soon as they see it. The cheetah realizes too late that the lions are closing in. He gets up and starts to run. But when he realizes that he can't escape the lions, he tries to defend himself. But of course, a cheetah can't stand up to a lion. The lion bites the cheetah on the neck. Then another male lion comes and bites the cheetah's legs. The cheetah tries to break free but fails. A moment of distraction leads to the cheetah's death. Crocodiles are predatory and dangerous animals. They are a threat to any animal, like this herd of wild horses grazing with their herd. The herd had young, and the crocodile was a great threat. This horse, the owner and protector of the herd, hit the crocodile so hard that the crocodile was surprised. First in the stomach and then in the head, the crocodile had to run. This eagle is hungry. It has to hunt. And he's got a big menu of flamingos in front of him. Eagles are so powerful that they're known to hunt creatures their own size. After soaring for a while, the eagle dives for the weakest flamingo in the flock. The victorious eagle feeds today. It was a day when baby penguins were being taught to swim by their parents. A giant petrel swooped down on a baby penguin, bit it, and dragged it into the water. The baby penguin was now on its own, with no one to help. Someone else had come to help the giant petrel. Now death seemed inevitable. But the heroic father penguin stepped in and tried to attack the birds, grabbing the bird that bit his chick and pushing it back. After saving his chick, he bit the attacking bird in the neck and won the fight. This is how the baby penguin thanked his father. We all know how brave mongooses are. There is even information that they were one of the sacred animals of Horus in ancient Egypt. In this video, a mongoose takes on a black king cobra. It dodges the cobra's bite with perfect agility. Then it catches the cobra in an idle moment and bites it on the head. The cobra tries to save itself somehow. After a while, the mongoose lets go of the cobra, thinking it's dead. But the cobra isn't dead. The fight has started again. The mongoose grabs the head of the cobra again. And this time, he wins the fight. These lions were very hungry and were scouring the area for prey. They hadn't hunted for a long time and needed food to survive. Fate smiled on these lions, and they came across this baby elephant, 2 tons of pure meat. He couldn't get his family to hear his cries. Help was not coming. The lions worked as a team to bring down the baby elephant. They're experts at hunting buffalo, but they've never hunted elephants before, so they need help. The other members come and help, but their tusks are not enough to kill the elephant. So they start eating it while it is still alive. This hunt will keep them full for a long time. The tiger had spotted a bear cub and was about to attack. But what he didn't count on was that her mother was nearby. The mother bear rescued her cub from the tiger and began to fight herself. No matter how strong the tiger was, he could not hit the bear with a killing blow, because he could not bite like a lion. After a long struggle on the ground, the mother bear breaks free from the tiger, counterattacks, and manages to drive the tiger away. The tiger has to starve today. Grizzly bears, like elephants, are territorial. So territorial, in fact, that they won't stop fighting, even if it means death. When these 2 grizzly bears met, a territory was occupied. First, there were loud warnings. This went on for a while. A fight was inevitable, and the bear that owned the territory began to attack. The bear's jaws allow them to deliver bites that can generate 1,200 DPSE. The territory owner bit the other bear in the neck and knocked him to the ground. After a struggle on the ground, the other bear realized what he had done and had to run away. As we all know, frogs are harmless creatures, at least the ones we usually see. There are poisonous ones and very large ones. While the poisonous ones use it as a defense mechanism, The African bullfrog in this video uses its physical advantage in an unusual way. What you see here is a mating struggle. In an attempt to impress the female and eliminate their rivals, male African bullfrogs are known to pounce on their opponents like a bull. The strongest will get the chance to be with the female. The fight is just beginning. The outsider wants all the territory, but our alpha male won't let him. Violent punches and flailing will determine the winner. The winner takes all. The stranger admits defeat. Our alpha male will savor his victory until another stranger arrives. Otters are the most cunning and intelligent underwater predators. They are very fast and extremely deadly. As the weather gets colder, they come out to forage for food in the lake. This makes them vulnerable to outside attacks. The danger from outside is the coyotes. Coyote are also one of the most dangerous predators in the forest. They use their sense of smell and sharp eyes to locate prey and hunt them down, even if they are underground or in the snow. When the mother and baby otter came to the surface in search of food, they were immediately spotted by coyotes. 3 coyotes spotted the mother and baby and began to follow them. The coyotes tried to use their numerical advantage to bite the mother otter as she tried to escape the bites. Otters have very flexible skeletons that allow them to maneuver quickly. The mother otter also uses her flexibility to confuse the coyotes. What she's doing here is a good example. She pretends to give up. And just when the coyotes think they've won, the otter takes a bite and keeps running. I said they are cunning, and it is because of that cunning that he manages to escape and get into the tunnel. The coyotes have to find new prey today. If you have watched this far and liked the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can also go to the next video from the right and left side. I'll be waiting for you there. Goodbye.